All right, guys, here we are. About time. We are going to start Franchise Hockey Manager, the 2000, what is it, 18 to 19 season. Is that correct? Yes, sir. The Philadelphia Flyers are looking to get back to the Stanley Cup and ultimately avenge their loss to the Islanders in the semifinal round. Just to quickly recap, if you guys are new, last season we were up 3-1 in the semis, and we lost to New York. That eventually went on, and they were actually in this LA Stanley Cup. They were down to LA 3-2, I think, and they came back and won a game 7. So, not taking away anything from this Islanders team, they definitely earned it. But we want to get back there, and it starts tonight versus St. Louis at home, Wells Fargo Center. Oddly enough, I'm giving the start to the rookie. The reason why is because they're playing a back-to-back, and so I want to give Mason the start on the road and let the rookie play at home. So that is it. First game underway. Let's see how it happens. We are going to simulate today. Can we start off with a win? St. Louis was a playoff team last year, so we're definitely not taking them for granted. Who knows? They could reel off a win. And we win 3-2. Who did what for us? Zucker starts it off strong, and Nicholas with a goal. I would assume Nicholas. Oh, it was even strength with Scott Laughton. Jacques Voracek chips in the assist, and then it went to a shootout. Oh, I didn't even see that shootout. My bad. So it went to a shootout. Not bad. Let's see how many shots. St. Louis only registered 19 shots. Philadelphia 38. Something I may look into is I may change the. Yeah, they definitely need to be a shoot line. The tactics I need to probably change depending on how it goes. So let's get Mason back in there. Mason will start this game. So the simulating, I want to try and get through at least 2 months. Let's push it to December. Hopefully, that's my goal. Maybe even the start of the new year, January, would be nice. But we lose. Mason, 3-1. And who scored? Simmons got the assist. Giroux on the power play. So Giroux, not done at the age of 30, starts it off. So let's let this puppy roll. Let's go a month here, and we're going to see what happens. Let's watch as it unfolds. Everything you need to know right in front of you. Leading in goals, assists, and points, all there. Nashville. They are looking to start their season off on a good foot, and we lose 5-4. It wasn't in overtime. I don't think. No, it wasn't. So we have Winnipeg. They made it to the conference finals last year, and they have Austin Matthews. They are 0-3 right now, trying to get their first win of the season. Will they get it against the Philadelphia Flyers? Yes, they will. We lose 3-2. So I don't want to panic. I'm not going to panic just yet, but it's not looking good. Edmonton, can we get the win? Wow, 5-1. So, Carolina, big news, locking up Skinner with an extension. So, the Philadelphia Flyers, which were picked, favored to win the Stanley Cup now, are 1-4, digging themselves a hole. Carolina, we lose 4-3. Okay, it's time. It's time to bring a change to this. I don't know I don't know why we're giving up so many goals. St. Louis and Ottawa agree to a trade, I should say. Riley Smith going to the Senators. So they lock up Jeff Skinner for $8 million. Let's just see what is the problem? What is the deal? We're not starting out very hot. So let's see, National Hockey League. We're not really in the top of anything, which is understandable. I mean, if we're 1-3-1, I don't know what the deal is. I don't know. So we're not scoring the puck. Our shots are up there, which is good, but our power play's down and our penalty killing's down. All right, so I'm going to give this 2 weeks. And if 2 weeks we don't improve our record, at least be in contention for a playoff spot, then we may have changes. Back to back, I would like to try and switch this up. Can we win against Detroit? Detroit's 6th right now. We win 5-1. There we go. Waking up. I like it. How did it happen? Well, we had Giroux chipping in a goal, and then Savard chips in a goal as well. Morin gets another point. I think that's his second. Couturier, 3 already on the power play. So let's see. I mean, the power play 1 for 4. Not bad, not bad. Let's put in the rookie for these back-to-backs. I like to split time just to, give the rookie a chance at Chicago. Chicago, I think, I don't know where they are in the standings. I didn't look before I started this simulation, but hopefully we can reel out a win. Yes, the rookie. Back-to-back wins for us. Almost 50 shots. Simmons a goal and assist. Giroux, Johansson. So Couturier again, man. He's getting those first-line minutes, and he's stepping up. 1 for 6, 1 for 5, so we matched him in special teams. But hey, let's take a look right now. The rookie. Tomek. I think that's how you say his name. I hope so. Playing very well for us. So, hey, man. Maybe we should roll with him a little bit. I don't want to speak too soon of him. But just like that, we bumped right back up. We're now fighting with Pittsburgh. Look at Columbus. Now 5-2-1. We're playing LA, the team that lost to the New York Islanders, and we beat them 5-4. I gotta think where Couturier has to be like right outside for goals right here. So Columbus top team. Oh, we're done for the week. So let's simulate today. See where we are. Man, I can't believe that. So I think the defense is still a little bit concerning. We're there we are. We win 5-2. Connor Sherry is on the move. And they get Ryan, Kevin Gagne, and Cody Payne. So we won 5-2. Johansson 2 goals. Scotland an assist, or 2 assists, I should say. And then the power play 1 for 3. So the power play is 1 for 3, which I like. We're gonna continue simulating here. So we're waking up. This is good. I like. We're sort of responding pretty well after that start. I was a little bit nervous, but I like where we're headed. If we can just maintain back-to-backs, Pittsburgh and Toronto. Do we beat Pittsburgh? Mason in net for this? Let's see. I'm trying to stop the sim so I can put the rookie in net for the back-to-back. Oh, it's the end of the month, too. It's taking, I forget. The end of the month, it's saves. And so I was wondering why the simulation engine was taking a little bit of time, but we're just waiting for... Oh, and we lose 2-0. That sucks. So we're going to put the rookie in against Toronto, see what happens. Toronto has a team. They've developed quite nicely. I could see them making a push for the playoffs. You look at their roster. They have a lot of pieces. I mean, that team is ready to go, and so they're definitely not the Toronto of old that you're sort of used to seeing flutter around. I could see them winning this game. Let's see. We're still waiting. Saving players. Yeah, I'll show you guys because they have Marner, Nylander, now's ready to go, and I think they were second in the draft. Yeah, we lost them 5-4 in a shootout. We scored 3 goals in the third to make it competitive. Zucker goal and assist. Yeah, and they have Rick Nash. Yeah, let me show you their team because I'm telling you, their team is it can compete. It's a good team. You look at their potential. They still have Bernier in net. They have Alsner. He's a solid defenseman. I mean, you look at all their pieces. And who they have. There's Marner, Nylander, Patrick. I mean, and they have Bailey and Nash at 34. I mean, he's going to give them depth scoring with Yakupov. Toronto could make a run. I could see them making a legitimate run for the playoffs. So, going to put Mason back in net. Let's get some big simulating done. I want to knock out all of November and see where we are. Again, the President's Trophy leaders right now is Edmonton and Ottawa. Or, excuse me, St. Louis. Excuse me, I'm sorry. So, I mean, 10-3? Holy jumping. Remind me at the end of the simulation to check that. 10-3? Oh my gosh. All right. So we beat Pittsburgh 10-3. Dwight King was claimed from waivers. There we are. Then we lose 7-3 to Tampa. So one of those weird instances where we look so strong in one game and then we falter. So President's Trophy so far is not looking very good, but I remember last year I think we didn't have the best of starts for the season, and then we turned it on. So we're playing Detroit, we win 6-3. Detroit now bottom in the Atlantic. You can sort of see their logo. And here we are facing Edmonton. Edmonton sort of faltered once I said they were top of the Pacific. So let's see. We win 4-2. There we go. So now I said, you know, I think we're a late blooming team. We're playing at Calgary. Let me pause this right now. We win 5-1. It may already. Oh no, it didn't. Okay. We won 5-1. Couturier goal and assist. Seth Jones 3 assists. That's why I like to see Voracek. Let's check the special teams. 0-3, 0-3. All right, so I think the PK is improving. I would have to check after the end of this month. We'll be done, and I said I wanted to get to January. I got caught up in the season. But I want to see how we've improved a little bit because I think our defense has gotten a bit better. We lose to Anaheim 3-1. And I will say so far the rookie has been a serviceable backup for us. So I really don't have too much to complain about. And right now the top team, we're 5 points out of that President's Trophy. So now it's 7, but we're within reach and we're playing Vancouver, so this is a chance. Vancouver is the President's Trophy leading team right now, tied for LA with 27 points. Can we win? We win 4-3. There we go. So I don't know. I don't know if we're going to be. I think we may contend for the President's Trophy, but teams have gotten a lot better. We're gonna simulate next month here. Teams have gotten a lot better over the course of the years. You look at Toronto now; their youth with Toronto, they're still struggling. Well, they're not really struggling. I mean, they're doing fairly well. That division, or that conference, I should say, is so tough. I mean, you look right now, mid-20s is President's Trophy, and like we're 24 and we have a playoff spot. You're looking at a wild card type position maybe in the Atlantic with 24 points. I mean, Buffalo's 24, Tampa's 23, Toronto's coming in. So I think for us this year, you can sort of tell as we beat Tampa 5-1 that we have to lock up a division playoff spot. We can't let it go to the wild card to make the playoffs. So New York, the Islanders sort of struggling, and the Rangers. We don't know which New York it is. It was the Islanders. We lose 3-2. So the Islanders still showing that they have our number. Back-to-backs. I think after this back-to-back, we'll leave it here and sort of stop the video. We lose 5-2 to Ottawa, which Matt Spencer, worth a third-round draft pick. Nikita, A nice Russian player goes to Ottawa for Tyler, subpar defenseman. Okay, so let's switch out the rookie. And after this, yeah, I think at the end of November we'll take stock of the season so far and just see what we're at, where we're at, what we're doing. So we lose 2-0. We get shut out. Interesting. So let's get into December. Let's ride this into December. Let's ride this in. And we talked about tough divisions. The Pacific is now looking like the new Metropolitan. You remember a couple of years, it was always us in Pittsburgh, or we always had a couple teams were fighting for that President's Trophy. And now you look at the Pacific. I mean, it's so tough now. And can we beat Dallas? Dallas is 26 points. They're second in the Central. We win 3-1. So that will do it for the month of November. So we say all this to say we're 6 points out of the President's... actually... No, we're 8 points out. Excuse me. Because I think right here you see 36... Waiting for this to finish up. Okay, let's stop. Please don't sim. Oh, we win 6-1. Okay. I'll take that. All right. So the board confidence update. It thinks that the season has promise. 8-5. Long term is satisfied with my work. 6-1. Let's see how it happened. Lon, a goal and assist. The defenseman, the rookie Travis, chips in an assist. Couturier with a goal. Giroux, Dimitri, Nicholas has his 12th. Nicholas, I think. Okay. Actually, I wanted to check something. I wanted to check that 10-3 victory we had. Did anyone have a hat trick? No. 4 goals, another 4. Man, the power play must have been on that night. 4 for 11. Holy smokes. Okay. So let's do something real quick. Let's take stock of the change that has happened. So you see Nicholas as a third liner. He is getting first line power play time. He's now tied with Sean Couturier in goals. Kulikov, the defenseman, is leading Sean Couturier. You see how Couturier has now stepped up to be Giroux now. And I would like to see Giroux's numbers on that second line, but you see that Couturier has made that next step. And he was ready for that next step. I said after last season, Couturier was creeping up there in the ability rating, but now you've seen clearly that he's leading the team. He's taking on Giroux's role. And Giroux is even hot. It says here his game rating. He has a great game rating, 3 points in 5 games. He's playing well. It's just, it is what it is. It's the handing of the guards or the changing of the guards. Goals, we're ranked second. Goals per game, we're ranked second. Goals against, we're tied for 20th. So defense is still our issue. Goals against per game, we're middle of the road. Shots were first. Shots, we give up the most shots, which is power plays 15th, middle of the road. Penalty killings dead last. So clearly, I had Gagne with, I think, Gagne and Cousins. I think Gagne's gonna have to get the boot. His game rating is so bad, and yeah, defending he's not the best. So we'll make some changes. I'm not going to say what. I'll look at it and see what we can do. But definitely Gagne is getting off the PK. I think since our PK is 30th, I think our defense really isn't that bad. If we just make some changes to that PK and the PK goes up, I think our goals against will go up. Yeah, we want to go up. We don't want to go down. So I think that's where we're at. I think we're clicking very well so far, and again, some tweaks, and I think we're gonna make that next step, and really be competitive. Right now, we're 4th in the Eastern Conference. Yeah. So, and look at the minor league. They're 13-5-2. So, there you go. Last thing I want to take a look at is I want to take a look at stats. The points. Let's see where Giroux is. So Giroux has, yeah, he's yeah, he is second line, and you know Simmons is down there too, and Johansson. So that whole second line, it's it's really weird because like Couturier, Zucker, and Voracek, then Nicholas is up there, but the defensemen are really getting a lot of assists for us. And that whole second line is like middle of the road. It's all first line at the top, second line middle of the road, and then like third line it really drifts off and so forth. So that's pretty much that. Let's go to the advanced stats. Let's look at Corsi on. So Voracek, Zucker, Couturier, yep. And then Johansson, Simmons, Giroux, Filmic off. So, I mean, again, I would have to spend some time with this, but you know, it seems like Nicholas has his goals for 60. They're not bad. I mean, and Lawton has decent, but I think yeah, goals for, and then goals against Cousins is pretty up there. Gagne, uh, Gagne really doesn't have good stats at all. Gagne seems to be a liability, and it's interesting. I may drop Gagne. I don't. I would have to compare the two, but I may switch Gagne and drop him fourth line. I may. We're not there yet, but I'm just saying I'm thinking about it. So I'm going to leave it here, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, let me know. I will see you guys in the next franchise hockey manager video. Philadelphia looking to get back into form. I think we are just a couple of tweaks, but we're doing all right. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day.